Hello everybody, today we'll be looking at titles that would end up being unused throughout Super Sentai's long history. Starting right from the very beginning, HIMITSU Sentai GORANGER. The series went through a variety of different names before becoming the show that we all know, let alone the first in the huge franchise. The earliest name for the series was Red 1, highlighting the main character in the title. The members would have been called Red Mask, Blue Mask, Yellow Mask, Pink Mask, and Green Mask. The series was later titled 5 Ranger using the English words, before the producer decided the title was too cumbersome. It would then go on to have other titles including Guts Ranger, Go Nin Ranger, Go Ranger with a 5, and finally settling on GORANGER. There were 2 titles suggested during pre-production, Denki Sentai Gorosu Bonga and KAGAKU Tokusou Borg Hunter, with the heroes associated to the department Kokusai Gakaku Tokusou Tai, the International Science Space Investigation Squad. The final name was a combination of the 2, shortened to what we know it to be now, JA.K.Q DENGEKITAI. Following on from the success of Toei and Marvel Comics' previous collaboration, the Tokusatsu version of the Spider-Man series, which you can watch a video about, link in the description below, and the proposal for the next project was born with the tentative title Captain Japan, basing the idea on Captain America and the Avengers. It was from this that they devised characters that had undertaken the names of different countries, with the idea of assembling a team of heroes from around the world. After the motif of dancing was decided, and thanks to 1978's Saturday Night Fever becoming such a giant hit, the word fever became popular in Japan and was selected. In the planning stages, the placeholder name was DENSHIMAN Trigger. Also take note that the Denshi part was written in kanji rather than katakana for when it was used in DENJIMAN eventually. The original idea was to have a female heroine called Trigger, a survivor of the planet Denshi destroyed by the Vader clan. The name Denshi Sentai DENJIMAN was actually opposed by Toei's managing director, Yoshinori Watanabe, as Denshi and Denji were basically the same thing and sounded the same. But after explaining that it was repeated as a way to emphasize the strength of the word, it was given approval. In pre-production it was simply named VULCAN, however the name was a registered trademark of a makeup cosmetic, so they were unable to use it. At the time they were sponsored by Korakuen Stadium, whose logo was the sun, so it was taken from there. As the show didn't have a name in the planning stages, it was given a temporary name, Mirai Sentai Mirai Man. They were going to go with the name GOGGLE-V, however it clashed with a Honda product, a scooter named Roller Suru Suru Go Go, which was incredibly popular at the time. The product ended up discontinued and was later used by QQ Sentai GOGGLE-V. The dynamic aspect of the characters was decided early on, with development proceeding with the theme of baseball, under the title Yaku Sentai V Liga. The theme was kept through creating the costumes and even until test filming, which then it was decided to remove the baseball logo across the chest, as well as other minor costume changes, like the stripe on the legs, to move it closer to the image of previous Sentai teams. The name was then adjusted to the original pitches of the characteristics of the show. While nothing has been publicly stated about previous titles for the show, one initial sketch of the shuttle base had the title Cosmo Man written in English on the side. Originally planned as The 5 Man, the name went so far into pre-production that the number 5 was left on the chest design. Also, the name of the mecha was called the Great 5, and the 5 still remained on some of the mecha design as well. The series name was reported to have many iterations, one which Keita Amamiya gave in an interview with New Type magazine, previous to the show airing, called Jumpman. According to Toshihide Wakamatsu, that during the audition process, it was titled CHOUJIN Sentai Birdman. A lot of people probably already know what this is because they've watched DEKARANGER. Following the Chinese theme of the show, the original name was Chuka Sentai Chinaman, which was among the countless that was thrown around. Another was DAIRANGER, using the kanji big and large, as well as fist and person. GORANGER was the most predominant contender at the time, However, the name resembled too much to an anime that was airing, Yusha or Gaogaiga. There was also another title that was published in a magazine called CD Journal at the time, SEIJUU Sentai BioRanger. The last one comes from DEKARANGER. While auditioning for the role for Deca Green, actor Yosuke Ito said that the show's name was Densha Sentai DENJIMAN. Hi everybody, thanks for watching. If you've got any suggestions for future videos, please let me know in the comments, and if you haven't subscribed, please do. Thank you very much.